Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Rebel 93 podcast with yours truly. Today, actually no, because today is a little different. I know you see the shades. If y'all know who this is, you know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
You know. Just drop it in the comments right down below.
You stole my whole flow.
But
Word for word, bar for bar? Nah. That's different bars. Different flows. That's crazy.
nah, but it's yours truly, Daddy Ark. You know what it is. We back here, about to give you another amazing, wonderful episode.
What are we episode? Was it 7?
It's like 6. No.
7.
7.
7?
7, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm here with the shits. Like I don't even know what
Last
episode
episode
it is, to be
was
honest.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah,
7.
episode 7.
7, yeah. Damn, episode 7.
Yo, we in
7
here.
episodes
We in here.
in, baby.
Yo, we appreciate all of y'all.
Hell
for-
yeah.
for
It's like 14 because it's like part 2s.
parts.
Yeah.
We do break it in parts. So
Yeah, something like that.
something like that though.
I kind of like the part 2s because it's like
A lot of people do, actually. Yeah.
I think it's like different. We just talk about different things. It's like if you're not about this part of our style of our podcast, like there's also this style.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
one part is always going to be like more jokey,
Yeah.
more up. Kinda-
There's
yeah.
always like a serious moment.
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's true.
because of Lars.
Yeah, I do be doing that.
Always trying to serious somebody out.
You see, you know what's crazy? First
up?
of all, let's
I like
let's
that we
finish
put
the
it
intro. You feel me?
my fault,
What
I'm
up? It's
sorry.
Lars on the Lens. Hope everyone's having a good day. We got our boy.
Hello, it's Andy as usual. Andy as usual. You feel me? You
Hi,
could
how
also
are
call
you?
me Midnight Caro. Hi, how are you?
I'm dead.
How's everyone feeling?
Wonderful weather we're having. It's actually really kind of outside.
It
But no,
is.
I'm feeling pretty good. How are you?
Good, chilling.
That's
good
good.
week.
I'm
How you
dying.
doing?
I'm dying.
Yo, honestly,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I actually got
Nah,
something to say.
that's
Yo, how
nice.
does the cameraman just go to Florida and not give us the heads up? Like, hey guys, I'm gonna be out.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you
Yo,
want to
wait,
explain
what?
yourself?
He was out. He
Yeah.
was out.
You didn't
I
see
literally
it?
I saw his story.
about
I saw his
that.
story. I was
He's-
like, yo,
he's
like
like
have a
at the
safe flight
airport.
back.
It's news
Yeah,
to me.
he's
It
like
was
at
like-
the airport. I'm like, oh, he's gonna go pick up. Oh, wait,
Wait.
Oso's back.
That's what I thought. I thought he was picking someone else up.
Nah, I was like, yo, have a safe flight
Nice.
back. He was like,
Look,
yo, I've been back.
He's
But
all,
thanks, bro.
He's all,
Appreciate you.
He's all tan and shit.
Yeah,
like,
right? Like, what?
Bro.
That
Oh, yeah,
was
he looked
really
good. He
like
looked good.
an improv flight. Like it was literally like one week I was just like BSing my mom. I was like, hey, I might come down for my grandma's birthday because she asked me to come down. I was like, all right,
Word.
maybe I can't. Like I got to look at the finances. And then I picked up Uso. I picked up a couple people from the airport, dropped off a couple people from the airport one week, and then the next week, literally
Right back into it.
right back
into the
floor.
chaos.
Yeah, so like it was actually pretty interesting. But no, it was nice. I just got to go see family, got to hang out. My mom's got a new crib. She
Word.
congrats,
Word.
congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats.
she didn't even know. She didn't tell me anything or nothing. She like literally picked me up from the airport, and we're driving. And she's like, "Yeah, I gotta go see some friends. Like, we gotta stop here." And
She
me and
was
my sister are sitting
playing.
there like, "What are you talking about? Like, we're here to see grandma. Like, what are we doing?" I started pressing my mom. I'm like, "What are we doing? We're gonna go pick up drugs? Like, what are we gonna do?"
God.
Like, yo, where are you taking us? Like,
Yeah, I said this straight to my mom, and she just goes, "No." I was like, "Well, if you're gonna go pick up drugs, pick up enough for all of us." Like, my mom doesn't do drugs, or this is just how I talk to her.
This is
That's
all for
funny,
entertainment
that's funny.
purposes.
Yeah, this is
I
for-
yeah, right.
I have another story about a way I'll tell you that one in a second.
Word,
But,
word.
We pull up to the house. First off, it's a gated community.
got you.
And
Okay.
That's how most houses in Florida are, though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
because she lives with my grandma. So my grandma lives with her, so it's a 55 and older type of community.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why she's able to live there. So we pull up, and the person in front of us opens the gate, and she's like, "Oh, let me try to make the gate." So like, I wasn't suspecting that she had a number or a code or anything. She just made the gate, and I was like, "All right, cool. Whoever we're visiting is
Clutch.
pretty dope." Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So we pull up into the driveway, and she goes, "Well, welcome to my new place," and I'm like, "Fuck you mean?"
Yeah,
Oh,
right? Like,
word,
you
word.
can't be pulling stunts
Nah,
like that.
that's-
What you mean?
that's-
What do you
That's
mean?
dope, though. That's dope.
That
though.
is-
It
that
was
is
really
fire.
nice. It was nice because like I was proud of her. I was like, "Yo, this is dope. Like, congratulations. This is awesome. Like,
Nice.
it's a really cool place. It's small. It's they don't need a lot of space, so it makes me happy for them."
Florida homes are beautiful.
Yeah, but
Beautiful.
also
They are.
Since I was like 12, I've always joked to my mom like when she calls me and I'm like, she calls me and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Just a bunch of strippers and cocaine. What's up?" And like I've been saying that so often now. So like whenever I'm actually talking about doing some crazy stuff, she's like, "Oh, you're just kidding around." Like, yeah, sure, mom.
You desensitize the fuck out of like her expectations of what you're doing.
No, Mom, I really, like, I'm on a podcast.
Like,
Mom, I'm really on a podcast.
You're so funny.
Yeah, so
That's insane.
actually, so like it's almost conditioned. So like when I do bring up some serious topics, she's just like, "Oh wait, how many times were you joking about this and not joking?" It's like the world will never know.
I can't even tell you.
I don't know how many times have Curry hit a three. Like,
How many times has Curry hit three?
You're wild. That's crazy.
Actually, she found out that I was on a podcast because we were driving and it was like an hour drive to go somewhere. So I was just editing clips when I was like talking in the chat and stuff like that and just posting all the stuff. And then like those part where Andy, you were talking and she goes, "He's speaking the truth." Da-da-da. I was like, "I know, Mom."
I was there.
I know, Mom. That's what we do.
The reason I'm sharing this. Like,
here, hold on. Here, you're about to hear me. Hold on. Like,
yeah, I was like, "Oh,
that's super dope."
Like, so it was actually pretty cool. I actually didn't even get to send her the link yet, just because we were just not in vacation mode, just like family reunion mode. Like, we haven't seen each
word,
other
that's
in,
what's up.
months,
I think
you know what I mean?
impromptu trips are really like valid. Like
You be
they're
doing
one of
those
the
too.
best. I do.
Yeah.
I went to my cousin. She got married in October, and I didn't even like. I wanted to go, but I didn't expect to go, and then I ended up being able to.
Yeah.
I was literally there. I pulled up at like 2 p.m. for a flight, and I was gonna drive there. That's the crazy part. Like I was willing to if I wasn't able to get the flight.
Yeah, I like driving.
But yeah, driving's cool. I mean, I do it for a living, so
Yeah.
it's whatever. But
He was
you
just
know,
at in his lobby.
all
Hey.
deep.
I was really deep. But I was gonna drive there, but I ended up getting the flight. Got there at 2:00. The wedding was at 4. We pull up. Like I literally go to the hotel, get changed, and we leave. And I stay the night there. My aunt takes me to my grandma's crib. I was there until that night, or no, until the following morning. But I had to leave at like 6:00 in the morning. I was literally there for like a day and a half. Like
That's nice.
it was literally just some
But, like,
time,
that
and I
day
got to spend time with the family.
flies by, and you're just
OD.
Like, what the
Yeah, I
heck?
bet.
OD, very very much so. But
that was the other surprise. Is my grandma didn't know that me, my sister, and my niece were coming.
oh,
So
that's
she surprised
nice.
us with our house, and then we went up to the door, opened my door. My grandma was just like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
word. That's always nice, yo.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
that's
super
amazing.
nice. It was great. It was a really it was a nice trip. It was
So, word, everyone's been well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's been well. Spirits is up.
Yeah.
Positivity, mental health.
I'm like
Can we actually talk about mental health?
I'm
for a
on
minute?
fumes. I'm on fumes right now, but I'm great. You feel me? I feel like
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was expecting. Honestly, yeah. Let's talk about that because I was
Go ahead.
really gonna come in here and shoot all y'all the fuck out.
what you want to talk about, bro?
Because I feel like why men so ignorant, yo? Why can't we be honest? I feel like I'm the only one who really be honest about like how they be going throughout their week when we come here and pod.
Alright, so first
I
off,
feel like every
What made you think I wasn't? But what made you think I don't
because
feel
I'll
like
come in
doing
here or Angel will come in here and we'll all be like, yo, like how's everyone's mental health? How's everyone doing? And everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm good, and just drop it. Like I be going through shit, yo. Like
We never elaborate.
You know what it
Like-
is? And like this is the thing.
like
about,
why men so ignorant? Why y'all do that shit?
So much for therapy
bro?
sessions.
You know what it is?
Yeah, right?
Is that
Word.
like as men, if you express yourself like emotionally, sometimes people will just use that as a vulnerability against you.
Yeah, but we bros.
That's facts. That's
Nah,
facts.
yeah,
This is
that's
a safe
facts.
space.
Like,
Safe space,
This is a
for
very
sure.
much this is a
But,
safe
like,
space.
outside of here, like a lot of
Nah,
people just be like,
in real world,
yeah,
no one gives a shit about
They don't.
a
guy.
man's
No,
feelings.
I get it.
it's
They don't.
fucked.
But it's us.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, like
I got Veronica on speed dial, bro. Like, you just need to talk. Like, we
That's
talk.
why when
Like,
you were like, that's why you were like, no, let's talk about that for a minute. I'm down to talk about that.
yeah, right. It's crazy.
yo, you're crazy for that one. You're crazy.
See, all right.
Nah,
so
but yeah, why we ignorant?
I listen. Y'all want to know how the fuck I'm doing mentally?
You don't think your
said
girls
you.
think about all the other men she slept with?
What the
All
fuck?
right. See,
You feel me? Like that's
your mind.
That's the same level
That
of
is your
ignorance,
mind.
yo. That's the
wanna-
same. That's the same
Bro,
level
you
of
wanna-
ignorance. I mean, yo.
Yeah, you want to trade glasses? Because I feel like you're more on Dofi Town than me.
Nah, I'm on
That's a little
podcast,
crazy
yo,
right
bro.
there.
I don't know. Listen,
Men's
I don't
ignorance
know.
is crazy to
I
me.
don't know what. Like, all right. First of all,
What is specific?
I didn't mean you directly, by the way. but
I
yeah.
understand, but at the same time, why does that? Why
What made
does
you go with that bar?
What made you go with that bar?
Because it's
one,
true.
two. Like, what does that do for you? Thinking about that.
Think about
It's
that.
not
What does
about
that
me
do for-
thinking it, but it's
No,
like
you thought it.
No, but men really probably do think that.
Yes, but
Nah,
where?
yeah,
What do you
facts.
get from that? Like, what? All right, me thinking. Damn,
Bro,
she
you know
probably-
how many things you thought of what if that didn't matter and you still ponder for hours thinking about them?
Yes, but those.
Okay,
no,
so-
no,
so
wait,
what-
hold on, wait. Because
You want a pod today? You want a pod today?
But, like, thinking about, like,
there's a
who your
significant
girl's
difference.
fucking?
I want you to know I lied to y'all.
There-
Y'all told,
there's a
I told y'all I ain't had shit to pod about today.
There's
I
a
came to pod, bro.
significant
Get the fuck out of here.
A
Go ahead.
significant difference.
the first thing you told me this
There's
morning.
a significant difference in talking about shit that doesn't matter that actually, that isn't detrimental to your freaking mental health. Like, why am I thinking about whether or not my girl's thinking about all of the men she slept with. Like that is completely different than
Have you
like,
ever thought about
yo,
that,
what
though?
if like
You ever thought about
what
it?
if I really have to swim away from like a fucking
my
shark or
thing
some
is, like,
shit? Like
my
what?
thing is-
You think how do I even word this?
How do I even word this?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
Well, I
wait,
think about to word it.
I think it's like you can have that thought, but then like, do you entertain that conversation?
That's true because
Because you can have that thought as a guy. That's fine. That's normal. The second you entertain that, now it's in her brain. Why is she thinking about the dudes you slept with? Because now she's thinking that you think about the girls that you slept with.
I do.
Now you got an argument over some bullshit.
this guy is.
No, like
For future references.
Such a
That's
toxic
true.
Recycle.
That's true though.
All right,
Not you,
like let's just say we're all right. Let's
Don't get
make
me
this
wrong,
like a
talk
general
about
thing.
past
We're not going to talk about
relationships.
like our actual relationship. I mean, I'm single, but so
That happened.
yeah, I know. So I don't want to make this so like so personal. But let's just say you're dating a girl, right?
Okay.
You think do you
you asking for a
go
friend?
into that relationship thinking that this is the best dick she ever got?
Yeah.
You have to.
You're that
Have to.
confident?
Yeah, you don't have to.
That's the ignorance I'm talking
Nah,
about.
but
yo.
females
Come on, son.
consent like uncertainty.
Yeah.
Like females
Bro.
consent when you don't have confidence in
Bro,
yourself.
Exactly.
So even if your
BDE,
shit like
you
this,
ever heard of that shit?
you gotta believe that shit like that.
on
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Like you gotta have that.
You know,
that
you
You,
confidence.
you gotta know. Like,
Hell
yo,
yeah.
listen, like,
Yo,
come on,
yeah,
son.
that's ignorant.
I know what I put
That's
down
not
has
ignorant.
weight.
I'm sorry. That's not ignorant. Oh my god.
This guy is crazy.
So y'all came to pod
Anyway,
today.
we
Yo,
talking about it. We talking about
so,
it.
All right.
You don't think you don't think Raheem was putting that work before you?
Yo,
Mental health
I don't even.
conversation
Listen, that's the thing. I don't even give a fuck about Raheem. Listen, whatever happened before you, whatever
the fuck's
happened.
Raheem?
Exactly. No, that's exactly.
Yo, I wish
listen,
I had my air horn. I dropped my phone and shit. Hold on.
Yo, listen, whatever happened before me and whatever happens after me is none of my concern, and I could give less than two shits about
I
it.
feel like you lying.
I'm not lying.
Calling cap.
Nah,
Call
so you-
cap.
I just
Why?
did.
Why?
Because you be capping.
Bro, you the one wearing cap. You capping.
You're the only one here without shades.
What does that matter? That's not a cap.
It matters a lot.
It matters a lot. Yo, I'm gonna get shades, and don't worry. I got a concept for it. Don't worry. Y'all gonna see.
It's gonna be hard to outdo
Yeah,
us.
yeah, it's facts. Well, no, I'm a body on motherfuckers. Why?
Anyways,
I don't give a fuck. I'm not capping, bro. Like, why would I put mental energy into thinking about another nigga?
I'm not saying for you to.
You're
not saying for you to dwell on it.
You're saying,
Yeah.
oh, you don't care if like that. No, I don't care.
So you've
I don't
never
care.
thought about like your girls like
What does
past
like
relationship?
yo like? All right, listen.
I think
Unless-
having
unless-
a conversation of past relationships and how you've been treated and your emotional whatever,
Right.
boundaries, all that stuff, and like your expectations for the new relationship is very important. But I don't think entertaining thoughts of like, how was he hitting it?
Listen, exactly.
Like, just,
I-
come on, what are you doing? For
if it isn't
yourself,
convo, like
was he
okay, like
hitting
that's a crazy take.
I'm speaking for them. I'm speaking for the men that do.
No, because all right, listen, like we can have a conversation of like, okay, we talk about your past relationships. I don't know those people. Never will. Like, have I came across them unless I do know them, and it's like, okay, like that's when it could come in mind. Like, okay, but like I know this nigga. You feel me? Like I don't know what. Like that's where it's gonna be like, nah. But at the same time, why am I thinking like, yo, how is he putting it down? Like, I'm not asking these questions. You know why? Because I'm putting it down. Like, I'm the only one that matters at this point.
Yeah, but
Like-
I told you that sometimes you just ask, but you don't need an answer.
no, but the thing is,
Fuck
like,
you asking for?
Okay, no.
What you asking
The
for?
best way to go about it,
You don't need an
in
answer.
anything, is you don't ask her about like, yo, how
I
is
never even
so-and-so
said to
putting it
ask
down?
her.
First off, this is
like
what you're getting to, because why am I contemplating shit in my brain like this?
Right. Like, why do you have this in your mind? And if
Like-
you're asking this question, that's almost the equivalent of girls going through guys' phones
But
looking
he's
for some
not-
shit.
But it's
No, but he's not saying,
I
like,
only said
dwelling
it
on it.
because of I'm saying it to equal the ignorance of men. Like, yo, bro, that's an ignorant thing to like feel, in my opinion.
Ignorance is bliss. You ever heard of that one?
I'll take the bliss.
I'll take the bliss if I'm not thinking about another nigga's dick in my girl.
All right,
like-
you see,
Like, I'll say it. Like, that's the topic. What are we talking about? Come on now. I'll take the bliss. I'm cool with it.
you want these, yo?
I'm cool with it. Like, what's up?
I'm finna give up mine. Like yo,
Like, what's going on?
What you think about this, Angel?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like in the middle.
Literally.
You are.
I'm in the middle. Like
Go
no,
ahead.
literally.
Go ahead,
but
devil's
like
advocate. Go ahead.
I feel like I don't know. It's not something obviously that a man wants to think about, but I feel like it's something a man does think about. You know what I'm
Here's
saying?
what I think.
It can be a thought
Because,
it can
like,
come
bro,
up,
like-
but it's not something that it's not like that's not something I give energy to. That's
You
not
But
think-
something
it
I
doesn't
think
even have
about.
to be with sex. It could just be how they treated her, like how they was as a person with her.
That comes
like,
through
are you
with
better?
conversation. That comes
you,
through with
Well,
conversation.
you're literally getting to my point.
That comes through with conversation.
Do you think the ratio really exists where like I could be the best dick she ever got and be the best man for her? Or is it one or the other that she gets?
It could be both.
Yeah, I think it could be
It could
both.
be both.
Oh, you think you Clark Kent?
No, I think I'm
Nah, I think what it is. I think what it is acknowledging that you could be one of those. You could like acknowledging that you might not be both. But
the thing
the
is, like,
the latter,
that's
being,
what I
the,
mean.
being the better
It's just-
man, being the best man that she's been with, holds more value than being the best dick that she's had.
How many girls do you know that don't value that?
oh, 100%. That's
lot,
90
bro.
of them. 90%.
All right,
Bro,
So-
let's talk
so-
about Laurie Harvey.
I don't wanna say all of
like
them.
we can talk about that right now.
Nah, that
Come
was
on now.
cold. That was cold.
What are we talking about?
Michael B. Jordan's my man's, yo. I ain't
Yeah, I
gonna-
know.
No,
like,
like he's
I
my
ain't gonna
man
say it.
too.
I
Like,
ain't gonna
come
say
on
it.
now.
But what if?
They did kill.
But what
him
if?
wrong.
But what if what? What's the what if? What if you were both?
What if he was lacking in the one?
Yo, see,
What if-
women got to pick and choose? They
What if
pick and
Future
choose.
Hendrix
They
just,
choosy.
you know?
Choosy.
What if Future Hendrix was just a little better?
Yo, and sometimes that's really all that matters to some women.
What do you think Laurie's doing right now, bro?
Honestly,
Oh, yeah. Can someone explain that to me?
I
Because,
just
like,
fucked
All right,
your
so
bitch
Michael B.
in
Jordan
some
and
Gucci flip-flops.
and Laurie Harvey broke up.
okay.
she's
And-
for the,
'Cause he
she's for the
proposed.
streets, bro. She's for the
Because he
streets.
proposed.
Like,
He proposed. I don't know how true that is.
I didn't know
Nah,
this. I just
he
know,
proposed. She says that she's not ready to settle down with him, and then that was it.
First of all,
So, do you really think he had both qualities?
So, no, I think it's probably a her thing. I don't even think it's a him thing. I think it's literally
it's
her
all her. That
thing.
is literally
at the
all
end of the day, I
internally
think
her.
she just realized, like, wow, this is going to be the,
This is gonna be the rest of my life.
Because that's what every girl fucking celebrates at their, like, little bachelorette party, right? But then we go out and they have problems. Whatever.
Right.
I mean, don't cheat on your wife or whatever.
I also
But-
feel it was kind of like very early in their relationship. They haven't even been dating for a full year yet.
Yeah,
So,
nah,
like,
it's
so
probably
that's,
been like.
that's another
feel like-
point.
You think you get?
Go ahead.
You think you could fall in love in 6 months?
Nah.
That wasn't a question.
No, so
What was
like-
the question I asked?
You didn't ask a question. That's the thing. That is the thing. That is the whole thing.
No, I
Yo,
asked the question.
you
I just didn't ask for an answer.
What the fuck?
Right?
Are you shitting me? Yo, you know what's crazy? Because I was just like,
was
so he
rhetorical.
wasn't looking for an answer. And I was just
one
like,
of my friends ever
but you
understood.
asked the question. He was like, but you asked the question. He was like, but I didn't ask a question. I was like, putting do you before something is a question. And he was just like,
It doesn't have to be.
it doesn't have to be. And then we broke that whole shit down. We was on that topic for like 10
honestly,
minutes. No cap.
it was just another moment of Lars seriousing out a joke. That's all it was.
No.
And I
Okay,
ran with
ma-
it.
and maybe-
I ran with it
maybe
because
it was.
maybe
Maybe it
he
was.
was gonna get somewhere.
Maybe it was.
And I still, with my devious mind, find a way to make you question when we both know you're right.
Bro,
Yo, it's just fun to just see him get riled up.
y'all get a rise.
Like,
they
it's
like
so
getting a rise out of me.
hilarious.
No cap.
Like,
They
yo,
do,
why
they
are you
do.
so serious? I used
It's
to be
okay.
serious.
It's okay.
I used to be that guy.
But more. What is it called? Back to Laurie Harvey. She wasn't ready for commitment, and really like
Yeah.
that's.
I think she was just like, I need my hoe face.
How do okay?
Whoa,
bro.
I feel like we can't say that. I feel like
Yo.
I feel like that has
Why
to
not?
be.
Why not?
There's no ultra
Why
no
not?
more.
No,
Yeah, nah. Ultra is out the window.
We're not doing this no more.
Ultra
We got the
got
shades
Ultra-
on.
Ultra-
It's not happening,
Nah.
Like,
bro.
I'm not sitting here saying that, like, that is a wrong term for it, but she can go have her fun, no judgment.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, just same way a guy
concern
goes.
in Andy's
Go have
head
your
right
fun, no judgment. I called it a hoe phase. That's fine. Guys have hoe phases too. That's completely fine too. There's no difference. If you need to get this shit out of your system, go get the shit out of your system before you get married.
Okay, would you take her back?
You don't even know
I'm
her
gonna
anymore.
have my whole face at the
You don't
same
even,
time.
yo,
Probably.
you don't
She's a
even.
different person.
Okay, but no, but
yo,
what if
after-
you were waiting
a-
to settle down
She come back
and she
with a different
tells you
leash.
like, I'm not okay. So let's say you're completely in love, right?
Yeah.
You propose to the girl and she tells you straight up like, I'm not ready to settle down with you.
I got a headache, yo.
And then she has a whole phase. And then she tries to come back. Are you gonna take her back?
Did I have my whole phase?
She
as well?
belonged
No.
to the streets.
I didn't have my whole phase.
No, you were in love with her.
You were in the crib.
You were in the crib waiting for her to come back.
No,
She went to All-Star Weekend.
I get it. No,
But
I
but
wasn't
she
gonna come back.
Don't worry.
but she
was
came
get it,
back.
but
She was
no.
coming home.
But she came
No.
back home.
Bro,
That's fine.
She got fucked,
That's fine. I'm not taking her
But
back.
she's coming home.
but she's coming home.
It's not even about that though, because like, I've had that scenario happen to me.
Oof.
Yeah. Now it's so.
I wish I had my sound effects.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah. It got.
You're so
Like,
annoying.
It's different, bro. Like, once that happens, you're kind of just like, nah, you didn't choose me then.
That's
And
true.
I know you gotta
I'm not
put your
even the
you gotta
same
put your worth
person-
up.
I'm
Yeah.
not even the same person I was back when we split.
And guess what? Neither is she.
Neither is she. Yeah, like to be.
These are the
honest, though.
fucking jokes, gentlemen. Laugh. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is what the fuck I be talking about, yo. Like, y'all gonna piss me off today, yo. With your little
Go ahead,
laugh,
bro. Go
laugh,
ahead. Talk
yo.
your shit, bro.
I gotta scream. Like, this is what I was talking about the other day, yo.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot funnier than the
God.
joke.
What the
that reaction that we got
on,
out of
yo,
you was
like-
a lot funnier.
I'm sorry, yo.
Nah, that was
said laugh with the
it was good, but that was a lot funnier. That
Oh
was
my
a lot
gosh,
funnier.
yo. I can't with
Sorry,
y'all, man.
guys.
I cannot, yo.
Sorry, guys.
Y'all gonna piss me off today.
We all get pissed off.
We're going to
We're
get like
20
a sign
minutes
that
in,
says
guys.
laugh.
We're 20 minutes in. Can we please?
Get it together.
Get it together, guys.
Get
Come on
it
now.
together.
Holy shit.
Yo.
All right. Where were we at? Men's
shit.
ignorance, yo.
But wow, holy fuck. We're going back to mental health because I feel like we skipped that. We just went straight into some fuck shit. Like,
Man's ignorance is
Where y'all
mental
want to take it?
health.
Where y'all want to take it? Where y'all want to take it?
Let's be honest.
All right.
How are we doing?
Me, I'm in a place.
Why you fueled up? Or why you fumed up? Whatever you
Why?
said.
Oh, like why am I running on fumes?
Yeah.
I'm on E right now.
Why you feel
Oh, well that.
I'm on
Yeah,
E.
yeah.
I'm running on fumes. Why you?
Why you
fumed up?
fumed up? Why you fumed up? Whatever you say.
Nah, chill. That is because, first off, I'm in a position where
I didn't find that funny.
I'm in a position. He's sick. He's sick. Yo, I'm in a position where I know I have to put in 10x the amount of like work and just fucking effort.
Welcome to your early 20s.
Yeah, honestly. Yo, why did I get told I was like peaking 30 already? I'm like, yo,
You're
shut
not.
up. I know. That's the thing. And my brother is around the corner. No, you know, it's okay, show. It's cool. But you know, I'm like, yo,
I'm about to be 25.
it's really not. We're really not that like, you know, we're still young as shit. Anyways, putting in 10x the amount of work
I had a girl just turn me down 'cause
to get where I'm going. And
I'm young as shit.
I
do you let the
literally
man speak?
I have not. Thanks, you, T.
Thank you.
Oops.
Go ahead.
Yo,
But
Shut the
you
fuck up.
know,
Go ahead.
everyone got shades on today,
we,
apparently. Like, what is going on?
we pretty much in the last 48 hours, I rested about 4. So you know, actually no, I'm capping. I slept for like 4, and probably like 5 or 6.
Why do you feel like you need to 10x your work?
Because in the industry, in the trucking industry, and being the owner operator with my pops and my bro, I'm essentially the one in the field.
You're a
I'm
pillar.
I'm the one in the or in the field, and I'm pulling like the work essentially, and like yeah, they're doing what they have to do, like setting me up to do this, but at the same time, like I'm the one in the field type shit. And we also have a driver. He shout outs to him and his fam, but he yeah, we got a driver too.
Yeah, just put the business out there. Girl.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I will. Fuck it.
I mean, it's,
yeah, it's mine.
Please.
It's my business. What's up?
I mean, like, yo, to respect.
What if he didn't?
Anyways,
23.
Yeah, 20. What if he didn't ask for the shout out?
Just blanket, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, honestly, like yeah, they setting me up, but I'm essentially the one in the field putting in like the hours, and yeah, essentially like it's gonna take these sacrifices, it's gonna take these long nights, it's gonna take these sleepless
Yeah, but
nights,
you're doing
long
great.
drives.
You're doing great.
I don't
Appreciate you.
I
Thank you.
actually commend you on what you're doing because a lot of people won't even take the time to be like, I got to be the person in the trenches putting in that work.
Yeah.
Because it's not the easiest thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
It's like what's needed, and I feel like every guy, like every man, has to go through it to become a man.
Yeah,
Where you're like,
have a first bad 2 years to have a great next 8. You feel
Yo,
me?
I told, but like when we started, I even told myself, and my dad's funny for this because I even said, I was just like, yo, like I know, like starting out, like I'm gonna have to eat shit, like essentially, I'm gonna have to eat shit. I'm gonna have to do the work, whatever it is, in order to get to where we need to be, in order to be at. He was like, damn, like we can't eat like a piece of chocolate or something. You gotta say we gotta eat shit or something. I was just like, nah. I'm just saying like it's just like that. You feel me? It's like I gotta do the work.
Yeah.
We gotta do the work in order to get to where we need to be. So like you said, put in a bad 2 years starting out to set ourselves up. That's just gonna be it.
There's somebody I listen to. His name's Andy Frisella. Owns one of the coolest car collections ever, and he drives like I think it's the Ford GT. It's like a $1 million car, and he drives his car to work, and he lives like 10 minutes from his facility. He sells protein powders and a bunch of stuff, and on the one episode he was talking about, he's like, every day I get in my car and I drive it here, and like I realize that I still have problems and issues, but I would never trade everything that I went through for what I have now.
Yeah, I'd rather cry in a rave.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's just worth it. And you just got to know your end vision and just being like, that's the end goal and that's what you're working for.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, becoming a boss and getting to the top is like, it's a crazy amount of stress. It's a crazy amount of stress.
It's a lot of delayed gratification.
All you're getting is a
that's the
title.
key.
All you're getting is a title.
Everybody is gonna have problems, and it's really like there's this saying. It's like, would you like everybody's gonna have problems, but you would just want to have better problems.
It's like when
Good problems. You feel me?
But I feel like you
How to
know,
spend
like
$100,000 is a good problem.
I think he said it. You know, like that's what makes you like a man,
'Cause you can.
and it makes you grow as a character. Because if you really think about it, like
Yeah, you mind?
my bad. Like if you really think about it, like if you just give somebody who's never been, you know, who's never gotten their hands dirty, and you just give them like a full business, they're not gonna like take care of that business or make it run the way, not that it should be, but they're not gonna do anything else with it other than what it is.
Take care of it the way that
You know what I'm saying? And if you give it to someone who's like been through the mud, came out the mud, worked for this shit,
They know how to maneuver.
they know how to maneuver it, and they're gonna like do everything in their power to make sure that that business stays on top,
yep.
or even more. You know what I'm saying?
That brings me to conversations me and Andy used to have in Chipotle. We used to be putting in work. I'm talking like crazy work, and we're like, yo, we're willing to go this hard for somebody else.
Yeah.
Making somebody else rich.
Imagine what we could do for ourselves.
For our own business, for ourselves.
Dude,
you feel me?
It's so like I work with my buddies' startup company. They've been doing this. I call it startup because the numbers they do, not startup. The amount of people that work there, startup. You
Word,
guys know
okay.
what I'm talking about, and I don't want to like
Yeah,
throw them out there too much. Bro, when I tell you the way I see them work 12, 14-hour days, like I'm visually seeing the guys who own the company work 12 to 14-hour days.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They're bringing home stacks. You know what I mean? But it hit me last night actually because I left and I was talking to them, and the reason being is because they know every time that they put in the work. Like imagine every time you made a batch of rice at Chipotle, you knew you just made like $300.
Yeah.
How many more batches of rice would you want to cook?
I would literally,
Yeah.
I would just keep dropping rices, like
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
that's a good point.
Go ahead.
And it fuels your fire differently when you're viewing it that way. Because when you're just doing hourly work and not really like production wise, you're just kind of like, oh well, another hour I'll make another $30 or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But really, in that
the
hour,
more you
if
make-
you produced 10 to 20 products of whatever field your industry you're in,
Yep.
and that 10 to 20 products is now profiting $10 to $15 each, you just made someone $100 to $200 to $250
Yeah.
in that same hour that you made $30. And that's the difference of why that dude is, don't get me wrong, the guy who owns the business took all of the risk. Everything can go to shit, and then he's out, you can go get another
He's
job.
down.
You
He's
need,
down.
honestly,
Yeah.
you need a risk tolerance. Like
Yeah.
you need to be able to take a risk in order to
Sometimes you
fucking
gotta
be
just
something.
full throat. Like
Yeah.
I know people who, a lot of the businesses they have that are very successful today, the first 10 years were like complete garbage, not profitable whatsoever. And it's like, it's actually like almost a consistency that I see, like the people who stick to it longer than 10 years are the ones that like actually make something of it. And it's actually nuts. So it's like, oh shit.
Even to apply everything you just said, Bucho once told me, and I think I told you this, but we were like washing our cars the one day, and
I gotta do that.
we were facts. It's pollen is crazy.
Same.
But we were making a great amount of money, right, at this point in time. And I had told him, why are we outside in the hot washing our cars? Like, why are we doing this, bro? Like, we can literally go get this detailed and tip and whatever, you feel me?
Chill in an air conditioned room or
You
some
feel me?
shit.
Yeah. And he was like, yo, these are our cars. And no one is going to wash our cars better than us because this is ours.
Yeah.
Like, This is like this property, this piece of property is mine. And yeah, we can pay someone to take care of it, but they won't take care of it how we will.
Yeah, same thing
because
with, like-
because it's about just caring. It's about just caring. That's all it is. It's just about care.
And the same thing about like you own a house and you're renting to somebody. Usually, reason why, and I don't want to say all tenants because there are some really amazing tenants out there, but a lot of tenants will trash your place
Yeah.
because it's not theirs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could give two shits about
They
what
don't give a
happens
shit.
on a property.
Yeah.
and that's why you have a deposit. And then people are like, "Why is there deposits?" Well, because assholes like this
Exactly.
now
Ruined
make
it for
stuff.
everyone. Ruined it for everyone. Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean?
That's
And
true.
like, don't get me wrong, I agree with the rent prices right now.
Hell no.
I think they're way too aggressive. Like,
Yeah.
I
OD,
think
hell
there's
no.
like just kind of like gas.
I think
shouldn't even be as
standard is
expensive.
gonna be by next year.
$2,000.
$2,000 on apartments.
$2,000.
Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Minimum is 2,000 now.
I feel like one of the biggest things is we're not going to have a middle class anymore. It's just going to be rich or poor.
That's scary.
That's
I gotta
scary.
find
to
scary
think
as
about.
fuck to think about,
What
yeah.
was it? They said so. There's this thing that I saw. Lehigh Valley ranked 20 on the list of most overpriced rental markets in the nation. 3 spots behind Orlando and Las Vegas. That's crazy. Like
You know,
thinking about
you know what's crazy? I had this girl just we were chatting it up, right? Regular
Okay,
convo
guys.
shit. Right?
Got it. What?
All right. So it was just regular convo shit, right?
right.
And she tells me, yeah, like I would go visit you, but where you're from is just a little too countryside. And I looked at my phone and I was
Honestly?
like,
Honestly,
bitch, excuse me? Like,
nah. Honestly,
and
where's she from?
New York.
That's probably why.
That's probably why.
I
That's
understand, but
wholeheartedly
like,
why.
okay, if I FaceTime you in Center City, Allentown, where the fuck is countryside?
That's a fair point. But coming out here is like
Country
the
to
fucking
them.
sticks. Bro, literally
I get it, but it's not-
right outside of here is like
We are in. I'm not.
No,
I,
just-
I'm not saying where we're at right now, but yeah.
but literally like right outside of here, we're like we're in the valley. Like there's mad trees. We're in the freaking sticks, bro.
You do know, like the Lehigh Valley is the only city-like place in Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania,
right?
yeah.
Besides like Philadelphia
No, yeah, I know that.
and Pittsburgh.
and Pittsburgh, yeah.
We're right behind
Right.
them in population too.
Yeah. So yes, the rest of PA is very countryside,
Right.
but where I'm from,
Where we're,
This ain't
we're-
countryside.
Yeah, it's not countryside, but
I think
from an outside perspective, especially from New York City, there's a significant difference.
These
Especially
are
if
trenches,
you're from the
dog.
city,
Yeah,
though, some people
these
be
are
from New York,
trenches.
but they're not from the city either. Like you gotta
True.
remember, like if you take the size of New York, and then I don't even know if the size of New York is bigger than the size of PA, but like
yo,
the same amount.
well, Manhattan is a little larger than Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton put together.
yeah. My brother
Oh,
actually.
so that like that alone like just produces like what Lars was talking about because they like their subconscious mind is just like this is what a city looks like. You
Well,
know what I
yeah.
mean? So like even like my cousins and stuff who live in Jersey when I first moved out here, they're like,
Yeah.
what do you guys do out there? Just da-da-da-da." And I'm like, no, dude, like there's actually shit. To
You know,
do,
just
right?
feed
I'm
the cows.
Like, yeah, like
play with chickens.
yeah, that's what I tell them. I do just mess with them. It's like all right, whatever.
Chill.
It's all right, buddy.
Nah, but really though, like, yeah, Allentown, like the Lehigh Valley, it's fairly small compared to like other cities, but right outside of this is the sticks, bro.
All right,
Right
fuck that shit.
outside.
Fuck that shit. Because we're dragging it. We're dragging it. Go ahead. Say it. Say it.
What?
Say it. Falling asleep. Say it.
Say what?
The topic you came.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Had me
I was-
confused.
honestly,
Say it.
I was confused too,
It
but
was a little aggressive. All right. So apparently, some fuckery and buffoonery has been going on
It's crazy.
in this world. Yeah. So yeah. So
what is that?
Where is this going?
So
Yeah.
this it's not that serious, maybe, but to me it is amazing.
blew his mind.
Okay, it blows my mind at the fact that "Invasion of Privacy," the album by Cardi B. Now, before I start, I'm not saying Cardi B's ass.
Let me just get my.
I'm not saying that she can't make music.
Let me
I'm
get
not
my
saying that the
argument
album is terrible. But you're not gonna tell me that "Invasion of Privacy" is better than "Get Rich or Die Trying." Like that's
Okay.
I listened to that.
I'm gonna say before you say what you have to say, I'm going to speak real quick because I don't have too many thoughts.
he hasn't listened.
I
to
haven't listened to Invasion of
Privacy.
Privacy. I listened to
T, have you?
when it dropped.
No.
When it dropped, I think I listened to like I remember hearing some songs, but I don't remember the album for what it is. Like I don't remember the album in its entirety. But Get Rich or Die Trying, I'm gonna just speak something real quick. But Get Rich or Die Trying is really one of the best top 3. And this is not considering all of the rap albums that are in the freaking world, not accounting for the some that I haven't listened to.
It is timeless, amazing, one of the greatest album of its time.
That album is top 3.
That you could still listen to today and it hits. You could listen to it in 2052.
Exactly.
And that shit gonna hit.
It slaps every day of the week.
I got you.
And I can't sit here and discuss about Invasion of Privacy because I haven't listened to it. But it is actually... So what you're saying is it's higher than Get Rich or Die Trying?
It's place 16.
It's placed above it.
And what is Get Rich or Die Trying, if you know?
I don't know.
It's not there.
It's not in the top 15.
Look, my thing is this.
That's wicked.
My thing is this. In 2003, actually, no, I'm going to start with Cardi. Cardi, right now, right? All-time sales, 2 mil, right? 2 mil. First week, she made 200K on the album. All right, 50, and this is in what, like 4 years ago? We had technology, we had phones, download everything. 50 dropped the album because it was getting leaked. Even so, on the first week, he made 800K. By the end of the year, it was 12 mil.
When he dropped this album, wasn't LimeWire still a thing?
No.
No. I think that was before.
No, that was before all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, bootlegging was definitely a thing,
Yeah.
but LimeWire wasn't.
But these were...
By the end of the year, it was 12 mil. By the end of the year.
To explain it, and like...
4 years later, she still had 2.
The streaming era did not exist back then, but go ahead. Keep going.
No, that's my thing. Like,
Okay.
And like the fact that
So like
no song
you gotta
on
think
Invasion
about
of
it
Privacy
this
is better
way.
than
A lot
any
of,
song.
Like Tupac, Biggie, Michael Jackson, a couple of the big hitters from back in the day that are no longer with us. You know, may they rest in peace. The way they made it to stardom and fame was way harder than
now.
what it is now.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
There was gatekeepers.
They was getting it out the trunk.
If their talent was then brought into the way that technology information is passed so quickly now, I think they could 10x their numbers. So it's like, it's just not fair to compare anybody from different like eras like that.
Get Rich or Die Trying is literally 40% of like what 50 makes still. Out of his whole discography, like 40% is Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay.
Is the rest vitamin water?
I feel
Probably. Or Power.
I feel like.
Oh, actually,
Don't get me
he's huge
wrong.
on
You're
that.
still
I love
waiting.
that
You're
he's
still
doing
waiting
that.
your turn.
I'm
Very
waiting
patient.
patiently.
Appreciate you. So to go to what T said about if they were alive with it within this time, like with streaming, I honestly don't. All right. Well, let's take into account that they'll be dropping new music, not what they've already made.
Okay.
But what I was gonna say was, what if what their music was then is what they're dropping now, not like new music. I don't think it would have gone.
No, because people wouldn't have understand the message.
It wouldn't.
No,
Like
that's why
it's a whole different
appropriate
time in
for,
music.
Like what it was.
Okay. It's a whole different music. It's a whole different time in music. So I don't think it would do the same numbers.
Andy wants
but
to go off.
Go ahead.
I'm
Yeah, he's
waiting
about.
for
Yeah, he's been
this.
waiting.
I'm waiting for
It's
this.
not that I really want to go off. It's just
Patiently waiting for something. Sorry.
one.
That was a 50s reference.
The list is opinion based, so
True.
you're really just mad at someone's opinion. Like you could have all the facts in the world, you're just mad at someone's opinion, which is fine. You don't have to agree with theirs.
I don't.
But I do believe
you won't.
one I believe any sort of lists by Billboard, all the award shows, all of those things are label based and label bought. So I think if the Billboards hit up all the labels and if Cardi B and their team, whatever, paid for that placement for it to be 16th, I believe that can be true. Now, if the Billboard is based on streams, then I also understand why Cardi B is 16th because of the way the streaming era works today. Not based on sales, but just based on streams. The third thing is
You could also buy bots for streams.
that as well. A lot of people do that as well.
Very
but,
saturated industry.
That's crazy.
But with Cardi B, there's just been if they're placing it at 16th based on what it did culturally, how many rappers were successful that were inspired by 50 Cent?
A lot.
I feel like a lot.
Like who? Like that have a
Pop.
very
Pop.
50. All right, that's 20 years later. So that's one. Go ahead.
But
You said
that
who?
one
Pop?
that one
Pop.
is huge.
Oh, Pop. Okay.
That
RIP.
one alone is huge.
Yeah, OD, bro. That one alone.
It was huge, but I mean, it's
that one
but it
alone
was,
honestly
but like,
changed
not
New
like
York.
no disrespect, but it was cut short.
It was cut.
So I mean, for what it was, yes. Don't get me wrong, but
for what it was,
That's
that shit
that's
that shit
crazy.
changed New York culture.
Imagine if
like,
you had
don't
more
get me wrong,
time.
it was probably doing its thing.
do people understand that New York is not the world?
I understand that. Like,
think-
I didn't say that either.
Yeah, but you said it as in like that was such a defining. Like, yo,
Bro.
it changed New York. Like,
No,
okay, what about Earth?
It changed New York. It changed New York culture though.
Okay, but what about Earth?
I think there's pillars to like.
And
I feel like he's saying it because, excuse me.
A lot of people took Cardi B shit and ran with it and ended up successful. Like a lot of the women acts today. Not many
not
people
wrong.
took a 50 Cent blueprint from 2003 and popped in 2005.
And that's why I like Cardi B to a point is that she did give a voice to women to like speak.
That
how
as
they
well.
wanted to speak.
For
So
sure.
like
That's
and
like-
I'm not gonna sit here and say she's like bad or anything. I think in respectful, like they're all really amazing artists. I think inspirational wise, they did their own different things, and I think it's just the fact that like one's a male, one's a female. So like it's harder for a male to feel inspired by a female's words, and sometimes. Now I'm not saying all the times because like sometimes, my sister plays some songs in the car, and I'm like, this is actually amazing. I like this song.
Yeah, any Doja Cat record.
Yeah, and he Doja Cat.
And I was literally gonna say you
easy.
saying you listen to women's R&B now because like you would
It
rather
inspires
listen
you
to it
differently,
inspires
yeah,
you. To,
so-
you get a
I
lot
mean,
different
look,
value out
I'm
of it.
not saying that Cardi's trash or anything like that. Like,
Yeah, he never said that.
That's not what I'm saying.
But he just doesn't think it should be placed that high.
Yeah, I
And I'm
just
saying
don't believe how it could be placed like, and not even only like Get Rich or Die Trying, but like Biggie's album, Pac's album, Kendrick's album. Like, there's a lot of albums that are way better, and I feel like a lot
But
of
that's
those
all
albums
opinion-based.
Yeah, I was
are
thinking
like, yeah, it's opinion based. And now that like you saying like with the like labels could buy those spots,
Yeah. Labels buy Grammys.
that's crazy.
That's insane.
Like, what do we not understand about the music business,
That's
gentlemen?
crazy.
a lot that you do.
You know, I have faith. That's why I have faith in the music, but it just keeps letting me down,
Aw.
and this let me down. Like
He's
this
so
let me
naive.
down.
Like,
Bebito.
bro, like Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy was one, a great album. Two, I mean, don't get me wrong, she was inspired by a lot of male artists as well, like Kodak and just a lot of people, But Cardi B alone changed a lot. Like, she changed a lot.
No, she's very influential.
And
Absolutely,
that's what I'm saying. And
absolutely.
okay, so you're like Eminem didn't make the list, right? How many white rappers that rap like Eminem were successful after Eminem?
Macklemore.
He didn't rap like M.
Nah.
Token.
Jack Harlow.
He doesn't rap like Eminem.
Token is probably
I'm naming white people, bro.
The only correlation is they're white. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, Token is probably the closest one.
Yeah, and how successful were they compared?
He actually, I think he.
Into the mic, T. I love you.
MGK.
He actually got offered a song to do a song with M because M was trying to put him on at one point, and he said no because he felt that he wasn't ready yet. So I do feel that Token.
What a nice way of the label saying "fuck off."
Yeah, I guess, right?
You're looking for the sound effect?
No, it dimmed out. I had to move it.
So like I do feel like Token could be another big artist, but I do realize that a lot of people who go to the gym listen to him a lot
Word.
too, because he has like that, like his style is that aggressive where it's
Yeah.
like you're trying to lift something.
So is NF.
But that's what I'm saying.
So is Yeet.
But NF is a little bit more. I like NF, but I wouldn't
I'm just
compare his
saying.
style to Eminem's because
saw his face.
NF is more him talking about his emotions and expressing them in a very like.
No, but rap style, the way he raps.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. The
That's
rap
what I mean.
style is there,
And how
yeah.
successful is NF?
I
He's
would say
okay.
pretty
He's
successful.
okay. He's okay.
I would say he's doing pretty
Yeah,
well. Like,
better
I'm
than
not gonna-
better than me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
not-
know,
I'm
but
not gonna say that.
but I'm
You know,
saying
I'm
like,
what?
but there's a lot of people who ran with the Cardi B shit and really is like
Hurt.
successful.
Oh.
Like
I see what you're saying. now.
successful.
Yes.
You feel me?
Can you name
Which
a
is
few?
Megan Thee Stallion,
Can you name another one?
Doja Cat.
Name another one.
Excuse me.
Who's another female rapper artist that? The City Girls. All of them.
Sawadidi.
Sweetie. Who else?
Sawadidi.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, a few, but a lot more than what I feel like 50 Cent inspired, and who ran with that.
Oh yeah. All right.
Because
I feel like
Kanye got like not. I mean, I love 50.
I feel like-
I love 50, but 50 literally said, "Yo, if Kanye sells more than me, I'm out." And then Kanye sold more than him, and then he left.
That's crazy.
So yeah, like it's just
So like my thing is too is like you got to remember like those guys. I think were all inspired by Dre. at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
influenced by Dre. So it's like we're gonna go through
Hey,
them because like Cardi B, I think is one of the biggest like female artists to do it. The biggest. You know what I mean? Like I think she's always.
You gotta think about it too, how she started out. Like she was already famous from like Love and Hip Hop, and like seeing her like blow
Say
up,
what she was really famous for.
being a stripper.
Okay, I just wanted you to say it a little more, a little better than that.
Yo,
Is that not what you wanted?
What? That
Is that not what you
clean, clear cut what you asked for. Like,
All right, I did.
that's it right there.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I lost my train of thought. Someone else talk because I
Shoot.
lost it.
All right, so no, because there's like three pillars to like women. Maybe four, but like I'm too young to like really understand.
Okay.
But from where I can start it, it started with Lil' Kim, who influenced the whole generation until Nicki Minaj came and then influenced a lot, and then Cardi B, and Cardi B influenced the entire like women's rap game right
What
now.
about Yo Yo Ma?
Somebody.
Who?
You mean Young M.A.?
No.
Yo, who's
Yo, y'all don't know Yo Yo Ma?
No.
that? Yo,
Nah.
I've said Yo Yo Ma, not knowing that was a complete person. That,
Yeah, bro, she was part of
I've
Death-
said like
Death
Yo Yo
Row
Ma.
Records.
You feel me? Like I've said it like that, not catcalling or anything.
No
but, like, just
disrespect.
in a way.
I'm just
yeah,
too much of a baby. I'm just too much of a baby to
I
have
mean,
it.
this shit's
yeah,
old.
nah.
Yeah, this shit's
Yeah.
old.
Nah, I don't.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of female artists. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like I only listen to male artists, but it's like I
Sounds
can't,
like
I can't really relate to female lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just fuck with you.
I can't.
That's cool.
I mean, you like Doja Cat, which is cool too.
All right, but that's different.
All right.
That's different.
So you just don't agree with somebody's opinion.
Anything else, gentlemen, that you want to say before we cut to muffins?
Muffins already?
Yeah.
Just about.
It's about.
Just
Man,
about,
let's
yeah.
go get the muffins.
Let's go get them.
All right. Someone
All right,
intro.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
We're gonna
Outro
get the
us.
muffins out the oven. They're ready. We hear it. So we'll be right back with more of your favorite podcast, Rebel 93.
Love
We
you
out.
guys.
Like, subscribe, comment to the channel. We appreciate everything that you guys have done.
I was like, where's Angels?
All
at?
of the
and,
support.
and
I was like, what
you
the
know,
hell?
all right, we out.
All right.